All right, when you talk about great high school basketball, you automatically think New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., how about Indiana? But here in Northern California, particularly in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, they had some kids who could really go up and down.
In Northern California, that was their dream to make it to the TLC.
There's Paul Silas, of course, an NBA All-Star from McClymonds High. The best players, basically from Oakland, San Francisco, and up to Sacramento, participated in this event. Doug Harris is a documentarian who has put this thing together. Why take on this project, Doug? You're an old basketball player, but why?
Well, the TLC was so special throughout the years in high school basketball here in the Bay Area as well as Northern California. And it was just a great project to capture the essence of a very fabulous tournament.
All right, and take a look at some of the names there. Bill Cartwright won 3 championships playing with Michael Jordan. Silas, of course, a great coach. There's Cartwright in the low post. He had a lot of cooperation, though. I watched the thing over the weekend, and all the fellas, I mean, they showed up and you didn't have to pay them either, huh? Yeah?
No, not at all, not at all. Everybody was really excited about being a part of this project. And, you know, everyone had stories to tell, and they were really interesting. And, you know, I'm happy that we got a chance to capture this history.
Here's one of the greats. Phil Chenier went to Cal, then went to the NBA, and now he's a broadcaster for the Washington Wizards. Why did the tournament go away, though? I mean, 50s, 60s, and 70s, this thing rocked. Why did it go away?
Well, when the North Coast section pulled out of the Tournament of Champions in '76, the California CIF started trying to maneuver and actually turn it into a state tournament, because at the time we didn't have a state tournament in California from '47 to 1980.
To capsulize, too much red tape, too many guys with suits and ties got involved, correct?
I would say so.
Yeah, I would say that. Chenier, you know, there's a legendary story about Johnny Wooden came down to watch him play. He's one of the few players who didn't go to UCLA. Wooden would come and sit and watch Phil, played 5-6 times in a season, and Phil decided to stay home and go to Cal. You also put together a fabulous documentary on the late, great Don Barksdale. I believe he was the first black NBA All-Star?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. That was another project that was very special and gave us an opportunity to document some very great local, national history rather than local. Don Barksdale's story was pretty much a national story.
Yeah, this was called Bounce, and it ran on Fox, and it really was terrific about how Don, you know, the ignorance of the times, what he had to do, and he went on and had a great career. He was a disc jockey, also in the music business, and he was just a terrific guy. There's Don. He also smoked, too.
He was a good friend of yours. He was a good friend of yours.
Yeah, I really loved him. He was terrific, and there he is, played with the Baltimore Bullets. All right, when do we see this show?
Well,
the high school one. We know Don's has been out. It'll be re-released. But when's the All-Star High School show?
The Tournament of Champions documentary is going to be aired on Fox, Fox Sports Net Bay Area on March 24th at 11 a.m.
All right, that's a week from Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, terrific. Well, we'll look for that. It's going to run throughout the month of April as well. Congratulations. That's a lot of work, young man. Doug Harris, he's a documentarian, Pam. And whenever you can say you just chatted with a documentarian, makes me feel smarter. I don't know about you. I was with a documentarian. Good night.